Good evening, ladies and gentle beauties. I am back with the one thing we didn't do last time in the with the dark sanctuary because I couldn't get enough money in time. So you throw in approximately 10,000 dark dollars for some reason. You would have to be insane, which I am. So we'll be doing that. uh, yeah, there we go. Into the fountain. The fountain now holds 10,000 dark dollars, which splits the stream of the waterfall to show you where the secret is. It's not necessary though, so you can just buy. Hello. Kinda weird that you throw dollars into a fountain. Didn't have any change? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think change is a mechanic in this game. Here. Anyway. Let's just go seal the fountain now, I guess. The night which makes with blackened night. Shall duel with heroes strife by strife. Go past there. And this is back at the beginning. Where we... The scent of glass and incense. Certain power skills continue. So... I don't recommend actually doing the $10,000 thing, by the way. But, like, not if you... Like, not unless you, like, really just want the... Real feel like you're going to need the reward from it. If you do, then grinding for it doesn't take that long. Like, it's only like a few extra fights, but we should be able to get to the fountain from here. All we have to do is climb up this. Huh? Hey! The knight! Damn it! You aren't stopping us this time! Susie! Wait! I'm glad Susie is Butch, because if I couldn't just do my normal voice for her, I don't think I'd be able to... I think I'd destroy my own throat. Like... Gosh. Anyway. So... Got 40 damage on the mark. That at 1 extra HP might actually matter. Crazy. I'm not actually sure. There might be like a mechanic that just makes it irrelevant, but... And it's also like... my armor is very much utility rather than defense. What, and just let this loser get away? Hey, the hell are you doing, you goddamn coward? Damn it, I let them get away. It's alright, Susie. We did our best. Yeah, but it's not good enough. Every time, they're just one step ahead of us. If we keep letting them get away, then how are we gonna protect Toriel? Undyne? Anybody? Susie, I understand how you're feeling, but we have our own advantages too. The night only seems to show its face in the dark world. If we can just steal the fountain over to the right, then it'll at least buy us a little more time until we have to face our difficulties again. Yeah, you're right. Chris, let's go. Indeed. Looks like this is the fountain. Yeah, guess this is it. Phew. Chris, Susie, I suppose I'll see you in the castle now. Yeah, let's have another tea party or something. Sure, Susie. The dark fountain. Why aren't they stopping us from sealing it? Well, guess I'm not complaining. Chris, do your. Guess the sun went down, huh? Damn, Chris, look under the door. That weird smoke. No way. You don't think there's another dark world? Damn it, that means the night is still locked. Ugh, it's a stupid numbers lock again. Too hard to break either. Guess we, guess we can't try looking for the combination. Come on. The bowl of blessed water with motion sensor to stop cats from drinking it. Not clear what happens if you touch the sensor. Uh, what are these candles with people's names for anyway? It is birthdays, right? Uh, that's right, obviously. Okay, quit smiling, dumbass. What's the real answer? Pray for Susie. Hey, don't pray for me, dumbass. I don't need it. Hey, shouldn't the old man be around here? We gotta get him out of here. Plus, he probably knows where your code is, right? It's a fire extinguisher. Guess they used that to put out the candles? Hey, old man, you sleeping in here? Guess not. Hey, this is that priest guy's desk. The code to the door could be in here. Huh? Dude, there's a glass case in here. But it's weird. The outside is clean, but the inside is covered in dust? Huh? Dude, it's just a dusty. Hell no, you don't mean when monsters die, their dust is buried. Hey, Chris? Why the hell does the pastor have that in his. Huh? There's a hammer inside and, a photo of the old man? The old man. I don't really get it, but somehow the Dark World, for a moment, it must have, like, revived him. But I think he knew. I think he knew he was. Chris, he wanted me to write a letter. A letter to Alvin. I think that's this pastor guy. Give me a sec. Alright, got it. Let's go, Chris. God. Just the actual, like, books. Many copies of Lord of the Hammer and some unlabeled notebooks. It'd take a while to search through all of this. It's black bearing the words of a famous writer. Hope comes to those who believe. For those that cannot, may our hope shine so brightly that they, too, may keep shelter from the dark. Seems to be some sort of incense container. Juice and a wafer like peppers. Document. Guess the lock number could be in here, but it'd take forever to search through. Let's look somewhere else. Large pitcher of water. Cups are stored below it. Glass container. We looked inside. A small metal hammer. A photo of an old man. Both covered in dust. Chris, let's not look at it anymore. Alvin. The old man was proud of you. The reason he didn't come to church a lot is because he wanted you to follow your dreams. He's sorry he never said that, right? To write your own stories. It's okay even if they're not perfect. Sincerely, a friend. God, imagine just, like, God, that is just a fucking corpse. Like, what am I supposed to do with this information? Well, what I would do is, if I was better at editing, is put a shitty da-da-da-da when Susie pulls it out. But, yeah, let's just leave. God. What a game. It's a bookshelf full of hymnal. I don't know how to say that in scripture. Huh? Inside one of the books is a letter. It was the letter A. Reading in the dark is bad for your eyes. Okay then. It's a keyboard. It has settings to sound like either a piano or an organ. You know, when you played piano earlier, it was okay. It was actually kind of cool. I mean that. I'm not saying you should join the chore or whatever, but if you were playing every week, I might actually want to go to church. That kind of reminds me of something. Listen. So, one of the places I used to live, there was this plaza. They put this public piano in it. So I started playing it, thinking, it might be fun. But I guess maybe because I was so bad, or because I just looked like I shouldn't be playing, they told me I wasn't allowed to play it. So I backed off. And then they let somebody else play. Someone better. I don't know. I don't know why I expected I'd be able to play it. It's what I thought then. That night, when no one else was around, I came back. And you know what I did? I smashed it. Yeah, I smashed the piano. I don't even really know if I broke it, but I hit it as hard as I could. hard enough to do some damage. And I ran. A week ago, if I knew you did piano, I probably would have just hated that about you. But now, I kinda just want to hear you play. Damn, I got weird there for a sec. Probably made you want to stop playing even more, huh? Play a game someday. Really? You actually sounded pretty confident. Guess you like surprising people you can play, huh? That's nice. It's a set of bells with different sizes. Look, I know you want to mess with these, but set of bells with different sizes. Yeah, not now. The wardrobe is full of cornrows. There's even one in your size. Damn, why don't we get to wear these? Wait, I would have just sing or something. Hey, why don't they just let me play the drum? Oh dear. Uh, it seems to lead to a small closet. Check inside. Open. What the hell is that? Oh, I bet that's just Jack. Whoops. Maybe it's a Halloween decoration? There's other creeper stuff too. He's big. Guess we not be able to take him back tonight. Gosh. Glass. Use. It doesn't seem very useful. And, there's a small shard of something in your pocket. It feels like glass, but... Black shard. A small chip of extremely hard glass. Oddly, it's nearly okay. You checked your phone's contact words and dials, but everything has been deleted. Use. Quill pen. One pen. A pen fashioned from the white cover. Something I think I forgot to mention. If we look at our stat, the black shard functions normally in the light world. I just think that's interesting. And it probably might be important at some point. Susie has an idea. Let's listen to it. Chris, we haven't gotten any closer to opening this door. But I have an idea. I think he might know. The old man. He could know how to open it. Chris, you're thinking what I'm thinking, right? Let's make a dark world. So, how the hell do you do that again? Queen said, concentrate and snap the earth. Got anything sharp? Heh. Hey, Chris, you normally carry this around the blush. Oh my god, their blush is so fucking cute. Like, it's so small, you can barely see it. It's like 2 pixels, but goddamn. I'm gonna have to choose this between this and another sprite that's getting this same cutscene, and I hate that. For the thumbnail, I mean. That's... Alright, well, let's give it a try. Concentrate on what I want, and... diagonal facing Chris. Like, two amazing Chris sprites back to back. What am I supposed to do? I actually did it. Hey, Chris, I made a dark fountain. Pretty cool, right? Maybe I'll let you do it next time. Let's go. Oh, and then to make it, and then there's gonna be. Hey, is it me or does something seem off? I guess it's like Ralph said. Every dark world is different. Let's go. And now a palette change. The lighting has changed. Yeah, sure has. Uh, gosh. So, below, on hopes and dreams they send, free heroes at the world's end. There's that prophecy again. The one with us. It's pretty hard to believe. Not just that things have been predicted, sure, but that I'm part of it too, I guess. So, just stopping to give a bit of advice. If you aren't like me and committing to the theme of just having the free ribbons, the triple ribbons, the TR ribbons, you might want to switch Dealmaker to Chris pretty soon. Because there's a segment of Chris alone coming up. The light and dark, both burning dire, a countdown to the Earth's expire. That would just give you a bunch of extra money. In exchange for the comparatively minor drawback of cutting Susie's magic. When she's not in the party for a good chunk of this segment, like, not chapter, segment, but anyway. 60 Mercy Doll. You and Susie spin masterfully. I love this game. You oppose the revolution? Wayne watches distrustfully. You and Susie spun masterfully. To spin is to trust. Viva la revolution! Wayne waters trustfully. And two spares. Lovely. A fountain's freed, the roaring cries, a titan-shaped dark dies. The third hero, the prince alone in deepest dark. Hey Chris, look, it's Rossi, from when we first met him. Guess all three of us have our own prophecies too. Rossi's the lonely prince. Wonder what we are. Come on, there's gotta be another one ahead. I am the philosopher. You sought to return to the dream. But the lighting of the mind has changed. At best, you can only see another side. Did I have tried to sound like haughty there? Or something? Oh. Yep, there's that. going this way. We know everything. We understand everything. Hold on. Oh gosh. Organic accost you. Harmonize. You tried to harmonize. Touch the green. How could we ever make peace? Why are we fighting? Smells like brass and substance. Perform. You performed a tune. It was mildly effective. Susie played random notes. The answer was love? Yeah, organic pulls the virtues of mercy. One, two. You performed a tune. It was nothing. How could we ever make peace? Well, me being a dumbass probably doesn't help. Organic through echolocation. I'm not sure that's how it works, but alright. Guess action. Yeah, love of love. Alright, we're gonna better heal Chris, I think. Yeah, 157, not bad. Not bad at all. Like, it is indeed a better heal. That's that organic. What are you doing? I am trying to protect these statues of my ancestors. A shame I could not meet them. They must have been brilliant. Unlike the rest of the brutes and barbarians around here. So, the chest was empty. If you had not collected the Mystic Band from here in the first Dark World, it would be a second power band now. Just kind of showing a bit of Susie's influence in this new Dark World. Anyway, where was the piano again? Here. Ignore the fact that I'm a dumbass. Or don't. I'm not your mom. Which way was forward and which way was... No. I remember that there's a thing here to do. There. There we go, and that should be just a... Inside was revivement. Good, good. I, will probably need healing. Okay, here. Lord of Screens cleaved red by blade. We know nothing. We understand nothing. Well... let's just casually walk on the walls, sure. I heard there's something inside the acorn. But I don't know where to find an acorn. Or even what was in the first place. We must find a way. We must find a way to use alchemy to make this acorn. Whose dream is this? Chris's dream? Susie's dream? Whose dream is this? Knight's dream? My dream? The first hero to cage with human soul in parts. Hey, this has gotta be you. Weird illustration, though. Plus, why is it calling you a cage? shouldn't it be calling you something more? Shouldn't you be something more like the cool? Then for the picture, they can like use my drawing where you're saying do as you rules. Gosh, I like these video game characters. Let's just not worry about the RAM. You opened the treasure chest, inside it was Rhapsody. Rhapsody was added to your items. And... well, I need to heal. Rhapsody, Scarlet. Hell yeah, cheers! Alright. So, just a minor warning, I don't think you're going to be able to go back to a shop for a bit this section, so... as far as I can recall. Anyway. Harmonize once again. So, yeah, it claps with one hand. Perform and despair, I think? Yeah. Busy spirit organic. What am I? Am I a butterfly? Organic innate location. There it is. Harmonize, I guess. So, whose dream is this? You left it here. Well, at last was the girl. At last was the girl. The girl. You think that means me? Like my prophecy's next? I wonder what it says. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. This is the other side the sign spoke of. You are one of the donators. Between you and another, you reached 10,000 free gold. How absurd. You may as well give money to a spider. Take what is in the treasure box as if it is yours. You opened the treasure chest, inside was Gold Widow. Gold Widow was added to your armors. Technically, the gold requirement is actually 9999. You can figure that out. And now we have and now for paying that much, we have earned an ally in a spider. A spider made of gold. It gathers coins into it, reducing money gained. It's the anti-deal maker. Though in terms of raw stats, this thing is incredible. It's +1 magic and like and +1 attack on top of just like 5 defense, I think that is. Like genuine. Yeah, 5 defense. Like very good. Hold on, let me like Like, just no, like, like, there is an argument to be putting that on Susie, just on, like, the deal maker's offsetting that anyway, that drawback anyway, but the power that fills you has not. But I don't think I need it. I don't think I need the stats, and I don't need I definitely don't need an actively detrimental ability. Also, like I had to spend literally all of my money and sell several items to get that. So yeah, again, maybe don't just go out of your way for it unless you just want all of the items, all of the equipment you can get. Like, Chris, hey look, it's me. The girl with hope crossed on her heart. Man, that's badass, isn't it? You think there's anything else about us? Let us stand there. Let's keep looking. We go past her. I am the philosopher. Haven't you heard of hyperlink blocked? No. You haven't heard of it. Is that right? Start to right. You... Now, I have heard of hyperlink block in parentheses, but I've never really gotten picked for anything before. No one ever wanted to be my partner in class. Even got chosen last in gym. But this is like something else, you know? Something important. Chris, before, I didn't think I could be a hero. I wasn't good enough. I mean, I was bad. I still kinda am bad in some ways, I guess. But now I got hope crossed on my heart. Hope written in truth, written somewhere no one can erase. And not to just interrupt that very impactful moment with random bullshit. What do you call a man with one eye? Why does the angel make its cry? Who will call the girl who snows? I don't know. I don't know. Like, here. There's a peculiar book here. Read it? Yes. And sew up the fallen star, making rivers with its tears. Then slowly, from the bitter water, something grew. It looked like glass. Okay. Roots. I heard something in between. Something in between. It was mixed up. Forest that followed would be the pointed where the children grew pale, lost to grow. The poor children! Ugh. Lost where the forest would grow, the children followed the pointed tail. The poor children. And As you might exert if you've been paying attention to the previous things that I mentioned in between, and the fact that that window's egg shape. Here you go. Unlike the others before this, the first two eggs, that actually doesn't require you to. That actually isn't RNG. That is guaranteed to happen in the first 10 times you do it. Thank fuck. Chris, there you are. The patients are waiting for you. Yes, I know I'm quite small for a secretary, but knockoffs don't have the right to complain. Uh, it seems to be occupied. It seems to be occupied. Oh, I'm sorry. I was so into drawing that I didn't notice you. Are you here for art club? Right, this is where we draw pictures and don't kill each other. What am I drawing? Oh, don't look, I'm not finished yet. Someone seems to be making a painting of a tree. However, strangely, it seems that they haven't drawn the bark yet. Well, okay. It's sink. It would be ridiculous if you painted something and there was nowhere to wash your hands. Well, there's a man here. Well, he seems to be pointing at something and nodding. Well, it's a sink. Well, there's a canvas here. Will you draw? Yes. Chris picked up the pencil. They began by sketching what they had seen behind the tree. But as they sketched, the line became into air, as if the pencil had lost its way. So they started again, drawing over the lines they had already made. Many times they would suddenly halt, or the pencil drifted into a new drawing. So they started over again. Through many repetitions, their movements became faster and smoother, until without looking, they had completed a sketch in a single wild line. In the end, as a result of the layering of the sketches on top of each other, the surface of the canvas was nothing more than a monochrome smear. Next, a tree was painted over it. Painted over everything, leaving nothing but a simple still life. After all, there wasn't anything to look at in the room besides a single tree. Chris got up. It seemed the painting was complete. But their hands, smudged with graphite, was still moving as if to trace someone's shape. An egg was picked up from a nearby easel. It's a sink. You ran water over your hands and dried them. Between your fingers, a faint gray crease glittered stubbornly. You could never wash it all away. Well, how did the session go? They say art is therapeutic. Which one of you was the patient, anyway? Well, you got paid, didn't you? So, the extra money that one other person added corresponds to how many eggs you had by that point. If you had zero, there would be no one else. If you had one, it would be one dark dollar, etc. And adding to the mysteries, it's sacred moss. Eat it. The moss was consumed with gusto. Dark hero. No, no upgrade, no title to upgrade for that. And it shows what kind of tone we're dealing with here. Tone show. So, love finds its way to the girl. Hey, what does that mean? That Chris, I've got to find the next one. You can stay here. Okay. The girl. The girl. Oh, hi there. You're pretty. I like you. Vicabelle. Check. A metal mage. Been out of tune? She's unpredictable. Wobble, rumble, tinkle, and tumble. This might be my pick for my favorite regular enemy from this chapter. Tuning. Press button with the right timing. Somewhat in tune, all musical acts became stronger. Tremble with treble. Wickabell spins like a music box ballerina. I did not mean to do that. Bubble bubble twiddle and shrivel. Like tuning. Press the button with the right time. I mean, I'm not gonna not draw attention to the fact that that's the Undertale fight command. I am humbled. I guess that kind of leans into my theory that Frisk was some kind of a child actor before falling into the underground. Or like musician or something, like specifically for like a musical or something. But that's a story for another. The Gallery of Ancient Faces. Welcome to Club FF. Yeah. This is an archaeological exhibit. How rustic our ancestors were, no heads dressed in white. They must have concerned themselves only with their work. We should be like them, we should eat only nuts and seeds. He looks so original. An original looking statue. It's a stone cooler, not particularly useful. A familiar looking statue. These ancients, once called organisms, seem to have lived a simple life. Look at how they band together. Lessons could be learned. You know, a lot of this dialogue is obviously, I'm waiting to turn into stone. Hurry up, will you? A lot of this dialogue gets compared to Earthbound, obviously. I feel like a lot of this dialogue might have been inspired more by Mother 1. Particularly the Forgotten One, the ship that sails, is kind of sounds like something one of these guys would say. A beautiful specimen. Although only the hard carapace remains. If only we could see its delicate pieces. It may have had a beautiful feathers, or even a fleshy posterior. Right. Darker candy. Growing sweeter of time, said to taste like toasted marshmallow. The statue stamp has your name on it. Yes, you will be a fossil too, won't you? It's a cacophony. Gosh. So yeah, I know I've said this before, but I really do appreciate how often the encounters are mixed up just a little bit. Just a different set of and combination of enemies or a different combination of party members just to vary up the experience. Like when so many regular basic encounters feel unique. And that's beautiful. Like this game really is like hard to call any hard not to consider like incredible art. Perfectly in tune. All music analogs became stronger and humbled by the philosopher. So spare her. Why are we fighting? Organic claps with one hand. Somehow. Purple one. It was super effective. The answer was love. And yeah, with tuning, that this guy becomes easier to spare as well. Just like overachiever. Nothing really. The stone tablets come from inland via the font of knowledge. Spellings were different back then, and better. Where you look at this guy. Okay then. You opened the treasure chest, I was $500 dark dollars. $500 dark dollars was added to your money hole. Familiar with the statue. An awful beast, or really this creature was before time. The body shape, it seems to be fire. Chris? Hey, didn't I tell you to wait for a sec? If there's something about me here, then Huh? The last prophecy, the story's end. The last prophecy? Is this what happens at the end? To save the world, there is only one way. Huh? It's telling us how to save the world? Hey, Chris, this will make everything easy, right? Hey, I was reading that. Old man? Wait. It's a long way back up. Oh god. The floor! Is something down there? Guess that answers that. Oh god. Yep, like I said, there's gonna be tougher versions of this. Here we are. Now we're on a timer. And... Ah, get off me! Why aren't my attacks working? Thanks, I owe you one. Here we go. Got you. Be more careful, dumbass. Come on, I see the top. Oh, look at this cool-ass sword movement. Damn. Damn, that was close. Hey. Hey, Chris, I think I see it. Come on. Hey, I was right. It's the old man's study. He must have been leading us here, right? Now all we gotta do is get a hold of him. We'll do that next time. The fire run has run anyway, empty. In its place, stale glow, which offers no warmth. It's an unmanned table of items. Take some? Hey, that's the old man, dumbass. You gotta leave some money or something. It's a Rhapsody. Take it for 99. Yeah. Dude, that's a 100. It costs 99. We gotta make change. Nah, screw it. I'm not doing that. You paid an extra $1 for the Rhapsody. The Rhapsody was added to your items. Take it for 100. Seems decent. I do need healing items here. In fact, we're taking more. That should be more than enough. Fire is run empty. Now, if you did switch the deal maker to Chris, switch it back. Go ahead and switch it back to Susie. Since she's gonna benefit more from magic. She'll be with you for the rest of the chapter now, so no need to worry. Anyway, this is a bit earlier than I normally caught it, but still an hour, right? Like, it's still a decent amount of time. Like, it's not a big deal. You just let's look at the shadow crystal. There's through the glass, but nothing happened. Yeah, normally that's not how that works. Flaws so small they conveniently can't be seen. Use them to climb up obvious walls. You use the egg. Lovely. Right. Trying to remember if there's something between now and the next boss. Because for a boss fight, the Jing in passive, well, even if it's not passive, like the way are you like for the next boss, the Jangle Blade will be better than anything else. And I'm not so worried about money that I want to use the Wing Blade in boss fights when it's kind of not pulling any of its own weight, but in combat, but like, whatever. Healing 30. I do believe that is where better heal maxes out, at least for this chapter. Also, dog. Just kind of randomly throwing that on the screen. That's nice. Good to know that Chris's dog stat is dog. They sure are. Alright, that's enough stalling. Next time, we'll find the old man. Probably. Right? Couldn't have been anything else.